Why not?
Son of a bitch. Your dick is as hard as Chinese arithmetic. Son of a...
A beautiful woman was found murdered in her rental apartment. The medical examiner discovered that all the hair on her legs had been shaved off, and the way she died was identical to the victims from an unsolved serial murder case 6 years ago. As a cop, I rushed to the crime scene immediately, but after we searched the entire place, we couldn't find a single trace of the motherfucking killer. That's when I noticed an abandoned building across the street, so I walked over there. The room was pitch dark. I sat in a chair, staring straight at the crime scene across the way. The serial murders from 6 years ago suddenly flooded back into my mind. The killer used the exact same method. Even the position of the victim was disturbingly similar. I was certain this murder was the work of that motherfucking serial killer. After everyone else left, I went back to the crime scene alone. Just as I was checking the refrigerator, the landlord suddenly walked in. She told me the victim had hired a repairman named Jack to fix the fridge a few days ago, so I quickly asked her for the address of the repair shop. The next day, I went to the shop looking for Jack, but the owner told me Jack had already quit, so I asked the owner for Jack's home address. As I was leaving, I casually called out Jack's name on purpose.
Assalamualaikum.
3 days later, another female body was found by the river. The motherfucking killer had struck twice in 1 week. This was obviously a direct challenge to me. My partner and I went to a bar to go over the case.
Got 6 now. 1, Julie Brock, never left home. 3 from North County, bodies dumped here. 2 from here, bodies dumped in North County.
Who said fussing doesn't work?
So I got a question, why?
Why what?
First, geography.
Guy's a shark. If he stops, he dies. He likes to drive. Probably has a decent car, maybe 2, high mileage.
I drove to Jack's neighborhood using the address the shop owner gave me. I noticed a car parked outside his building. After taking a closer look, I saw the odometer had crazy high mileage. But right at that moment, Jack suddenly appeared behind me.
Can I help you?
Got a lot of miles on it. You a salesman?
No.
How's the trunk space?
Standard.
I never expected this guy to be so calm. Based on my experience, he was very likely the serial killer I'd been hunting all along. The next day, I started tailing him in secret. I watched him head to a bar early in the day. He didn't come out until late at night. I immediately followed him in my car, but I didn't notice anything unusual about his behavior. The next day, I kept tailing him, but then I noticed he had pulled over to the side of the road. To avoid raising his suspicion, I had no choice but to keep driving. Then I parked on the side of the road and waited for Jack, but after a long time, he still didn't show up, so I quickly backed up my car. But when I got back to where Jack had parked, I realized he had already moved his car to the opposite lane. I instantly started to panic. I never expected this motherfucker